Do you find yourself staring at the ceiling long after the rest of the house is quiet? Does the thought of another restless night fill you with dread? If you're over 60, you're not alone. Millions of us struggle with sleep as we get older. And it's more than just annoying. It affects our mood, our energy, our memory, everything. It can feel like a losing battle, impacting how we feel during the day and even, surprisingly, how long and how well we live. But what if I told you there's one simple thing, one nighttime habit, that doesn't involve pills or complicated gadgets, that could dramatically improve your sleep and help you live a healthier, perhaps longer life? It sounds too good to be true, but it's backed by science and the experiences of many. In this video, we're going to explore this powerful habit and understand exactly how it works its magic on both your nighttime rest and your long-term well-being. Get ready to discover something simple yet profound that could change your nights and your years ahead. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you about just how impactful this truly is. So, let's dive right in and talk about this incredibly effective nighttime habit. It's not some fancy technique or expensive gadget, but rather something foundational, something we often overlook in our busy lives. The habit we're focusing on is establishing and consistently following a calming, predictable pre-sleep routine. Now, you might think, a routine. That's it, I used to do that for my kids. But hear me out. As we age, our internal body clock, our circadian rhythm, can become a little less robust. We might not respond to light and dark cues quite as strongly, and our sleep patterns can become fragmented or shift earlier. A consistent pre-sleep routine acts like a gentle signal to your brain and body that it's time to wind down. That sleep is coming. It helps regulate those internal rhythms and prepares you mentally and physically for rest. Think of it as creating a runway for sleep, giving your body ample warning and a smooth path towards landing in deep slumber. It's not about forcing sleep, which rarely works, but about creating the optimal conditions for sleep to happen naturally. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity and adaptability. It doesn't have to be complex or take hours. The key is consistency and making it a ritual you look forward to, not a chore. What does a calming pre-sleep routine look like? Well, it's highly personal, but it generally involves a series of quiet, relaxing activities performed in the same order, starting roughly the same amount of time before your target bedtime each night. This consistency is crucial. It trains your body to associate these specific actions with getting ready for sleep. For example, a simple routine might involve dimming the lights in your home about an hour before bed. Bright lights, especially the blue light from screens like phones, tablets, and computers, can suppress melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. So, consciously reducing light exposure is a critical first step. After dimming the lights, you might spend some time reading a physical book or magazine, something that doesn't require a glowing screen, or perhaps listening to calming music, maybe some gentle classical tunes or nature sounds. Another popular element is a warm bath or shower. The slight rise and then fall in body temperature can be very conducive to sleep. For some, a few minutes of gentle stretching or simple yoga poses can release tension built up during the day. For others, a short period of meditation or deep breathing exercises helps quiet a busy mind. The specific activities matter less than their calming nature and the order in which you do them. The goal is to transition from the day's activities, whether they were physically demanding or mentally stimulating, to a state of relaxation. It's about downshifting. Imagine you've been driving on the motorway all day at high speed. You wouldn't just slam on the brakes and expect to be instantly parked. You need to take the exit, slow down on the slip road, navigate the local streets, and then gently pull into your parking spot. Your pre-sleep routine is that process of slowing down and navigating towards the parking spot of sleep. This habit also involves avoiding things that disrupt sleep during that wind-down period. This means steering clear of stimulating conversations, stressful news, or anything that gets your adrenaline going. It also means avoiding heavy meals, excessive liquids, and especially alcohol and caffeine in the hours leading up to bedtime. While a glass of wine might make you feel drowsy initially, it often disrupts sleep later in the night. Caffeine, of course, is a stimulant and can linger in your system for hours. Sticking to a routine sends a clear signal to your brain. We are preparing for rest now. Over time, your body starts anticipating sleep as you go through these steps. This anticipation itself can reduce anxiety about falling asleep, which is a major barrier for many older adults. The simple act of having a predictable sequence of calming activities creates a sense of control and comfort, replacing the uncertainty and frustration of just hoping sleep will arrive. It's about building a predictable rhythm, and our bodies thrive on rhythm, especially as we age. This initial part of establishing the habit, finding what calming activities work for you and starting to implement them consistently, is the critical first step towards reclaiming restful nights and setting the stage for all the incredible downstream benefits this habit provides. Now, let's delve deeper into how exactly this simple routine impacts your long-term health and longevity, well beyond just helping you fall asleep tonight. Continuing on our journey with this powerful nighttime habit, establishing a consistent, calming pre-sleep routine, let's really understand how it extends beyond just improving your sleep quality tonight and starts contributing to a healthier, potentially longer life after 60. The link between sleep and overall health is incredibly strong and becomes even more crucial as we age. When you consistently get good, restorative sleep, your body and mind have the opportunity to perform essential maintenance and repair functions that are vital for long-term health. Think about it. While you're asleep, your brain is busy consolidating memories, processing information from the day, and clearing out waste products. Your body is repairing tissues, synthesizing hormones, and strengthening your immune system. If your sleep is constantly disrupted or insufficient, these vital processes don't happen effectively. Over time, this chronic sleep deprivation or poor sleep quality contributes significantly to the risk factors for many age-related diseases that can shorten your lifespan and reduce your quality of life. For instance, poor sleep is strongly linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. When you don't sleep well, your body's stress response is heightened, leading to higher levels of cortisol, which can negatively impact your heart over time. By consistently following a calming pre-sleep routine that leads to better sleep, you help regulate these stress hormones and reduce the strain on your cardiovascular system. Furthermore, good sleep plays a critical role in metabolic health. Poor sleep can affect how your body processes glucose and can increase insulin resistance, raising the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It can also disrupt the hormones that regulate appetite, potentially leading to weight gain, which is another risk factor for numerous chronic diseases. By prioritizing your sleep through a regular routine, you support healthy metabolic function, helping your body manage blood sugar and weight more effectively. And let's not forget cognitive function. Many people worry about memory loss and cognitive decline as they age. Sleep is absolutely essential for brain health. During deep sleep, the brain flushes out toxins, including beta amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. Restorative sleep also supports neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and adapt. Consistent poor sleep has been associated with a higher risk of cognitive impairment and dementia later in life. By making your pre-sleep routine a non-negotiable part of your evening, you are directly investing in the long-term health and resilience of your brain, helping to maintain sharp memory and cognitive abilities for years to come. Beyond preventing disease, better sleep significantly improves your quality of life day to day. When you wake up feeling rested, you have more energy and motivation to be physically active. Regular exercise is another cornerstone of healthy aging and longevity. And good sleep makes it far easier to stick to an exercise routine. You're also more likely to engage in social activities, pursue hobbies, and maintain your independence, all factors that contribute to a fulfilling and longer life. A consistent pre-sleep routine isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. It reduces irritability, improves your mood, and enhances your ability to handle stress. When you're well rested, you're more patient, more optimistic, and better equipped to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Think about the days after a truly good night's sleep compared to the days after tossing and turning. The difference in how you feel and function is palpable. So, while the routine itself might seem simple, dimming lights, reading, stretching, its effects ripple outwards, positively influencing virtually every system in your body and every aspect of your life. It's a foundational habit that supports all other healthy habits. You're more likely to eat well, exercise consistently, and manage stress effectively when you're not battling chronic fatigue. Implementing this habit might require a bit of discipline at first, especially if you're used to staying up late watching TV or scrolling on a tablet. But the investment of 30 to 60 minutes each evening in a calming routine pays dividends that are simply invaluable for anyone over 60 looking to improve their sleep and significantly enhance their health and longevity. It's not just about making you sleepy. It's about optimizing your body's natural processes for repair, maintenance, and protection against age-related decline. And the beauty is, you can start tonight. To wrap things up, let's revisit the incredible power of this one seemingly simple nighttime habit, establishing and consistently following a calming pre-sleep routine. We've talked about how it signals your body and brain that it's time to wind down, helping to regulate your internal clock and prepare you for sleep. We've explored what this routine might involve: dimming lights, reading, gentle stretching, avoiding screens and stimulants, and emphasized that the key is consistency and making it a calming ritual. But the real magic, the surprising truth I mentioned earlier, lies in its profound, far-reaching impact on your long-term health and longevity. It's not just about getting more hours of sleep. It's about improving the quality of that sleep, which in turn supports vital bodily functions that protect against chronic diseases. Remember how poor sleep increases the risk of heart problems, metabolic issues like type 2 diabetes, and cognitive decline. By adopting this simple habit, you're not just chasing sleep, you're actively reducing your risk factors for these major age-related health challenges. You're giving your body and brain the consistent, quality rest they need to repair, regenerate, and stay resilient. This single habit acts as a domino, knocking over other positive changes in your life. Better sleep means more energy for exercise, better mood for social connection, sharper focus for hobbies and daily tasks, and a stronger immune system. It empowers you to live a more active, engaged, and independent life. It helps manage stress more effectively because your nervous system is better regulated when you're well rested. Think of this pre-sleep routine not as a chore, but as a gift you give yourself every single night. A gift of better sleep, better health, and a better quality of life for years to come. It's proof that you don't need complex solutions or expensive treatments to make a significant difference in your health after 60. Small, consistent, positive habits like this one are the bedrock of healthy aging. They are accessible, affordable, and entirely within your control. It might feel like a small change at first, maybe just deciding to read a book instead of watching TV for the last hour before bed, or committing to turning off your phone by 9 p.m. But practiced consistently, night after night, week after week, the cumulative effect is tremendous. It builds momentum, making it easier to stick to other healthy habits too. And the surprising part, it's not just about preventing bad things from happening. It's about unlocking your potential to thrive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's about having the energy to play with your grandchildren, the focus to learn a new skill, the physical capacity to enjoy walks and outings, and the mental clarity to fully appreciate every day. Your sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And this routine is your key to unlocking truly restorative rest. If you've been struggling with sleep, or if you just want to take proactive steps for your long-term health, I strongly encourage you to give this a try. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 calming activities you enjoy. Set a consistent wind-down time, and stick to it as much as possible. Don't get discouraged if it's not perfect every night. Just aim for progress, not perfection. Every night you commit to your routine is a win for your sleep and a win for your future health. Remember, small changes can make a big difference to your health and happiness. Have you already incorporated a calming routine into your evenings? Or are you planning to start? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your tips might help someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps this information reach more people who need it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical tips on living your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. And here's to many nights of restful sleep and many years of vibrant health. Live your best life at every age.